Big Daddy. Oh my God! When I think about a movie, from my childhood, a comedy from my childhood, it's funny. I don't think about Shrek. A lot of people are gonna talk about Shrek and gonna think about fucking Disney, right? No, one of the foundation, one of the marking stone of Ing Vendetta was a very movie with Adam Sandler, with Skoll and Dylan Sprouse. Yes, it was them, the little kid. It was Big Daddy. Why was Big Daddy so important? Well, I thought to myself, it'd be kind of funny, and I had a very strict dad, and unfortunately, me and my strict dad, we didn't always see the eye, right? My mom is more comedic than my father, so I mean, I love my father, but when I was a kid, I was like, yo, we have nothing in common, right? Who is this man? Who is this man that I came from, right? It is hard to admit that you have so many things different. So when Adam Sandler came in with a movie where Big Daddy, it was such a wonderful thing. The story is about a guy who his best friend, his roommate, had a kid, and he's gone away for a work trip, right? And by going away for a work trip, he ends up missing his child, being abandoned and being sent to him, right? But it's Sonny. I still remember the name of the father. The Sonny was him himself having a very hard relationship with his father, and he tried his best to be his dad, to be a dad, and he wasn't ready. That was a day to day. I remember when the kid peed the bed, and he put some newspaper. See, that way. If the kid peed the bed again, it wasn't as bad, right? There was also a scene where he could just as much as he asked how he wanted, and it is amazing because it's truly about two strangers. The kid in itself is not ready to have a father, and even if it was ready, the character of Adam Sandler, because the main character is Adam Sandler, amazing artist, amazing actor. In the 90s, he was such a big name. He was in so many movies that I grew up with. He was a entity. Entity. That's a word, right? Oh, fuck, my legs are killing me, dude. In Big Daddy, he wasn't ready to be a father, and the kid wasn't ready to be a son. And even though he wasn't ready, Adam Sandler wasn't in his father, right? So, I mean, the movie is about compromise. It's about learning how we do best situation possible. The father, he's trying to teach the kid the way he wasn't taught because his father was really strict. So he let the kid do whatever he wants, and he tries to correct him when it's correction, which is a very liberal way of thinking. I think it's super cool. I think it's something definitely that we have to look forward to, because of course you can say that it was irresponsible. You can say, oh, the guy was wrong. That's not how you raise a kid. But until you've raised a kid yourself, do you really know how to raise a kid? If you had a kid right now, right in front of you, and they told you, hey, raise it, how would you do it? Right? And it's a response to his father and how strict he was, right? And the beautiful thing about Big Daddy is that the father, Adam Sandler, he gets attached to the kid a lot, and he's old enough to understand that if he doesn't do a really good job, they're gonna take him away. They're gonna take the kid away, and he's like, okay, well, I can let you do whatever you want, but now we have to be more serious, and we have to be. I have to raise you a bit better, otherwise I'm gonna lose you. And the kid, he learns, and it's. The whole movie is about how cool, how nice, amazing their relationship is. How they're starting to discover each other, how they're starting to learn each other, right? And it's funny because the ending is the kid ends up with their best friend. Doesn't even end up with Adam Sandler, and Adam Sandler becomes like an uncle. But it's still pretty cool. It's super open. They're friends that are gays, in the 90s. So that was the release date. Was the 90s, right? So it was super rare to have this, and I think the fact that we have this, I think it's phenomenal because again, it was a different movie. It was a different time. It was amazing. When I think about Big Daddy, it's a movie that I can show my kids and still be proud to be like, hey, this is absolutely something I grew up with. It's something I'm proud to show. This is something I'm proud to share because at the end of the day, just like the character, I don't know how to be a father, and I don't know if I was supposed to be a father tomorrow. I don't know if I could do it, but I tried. And I think that's the best thing you can do as a dad, is being there, is trying. And this is what Big Daddy is about. It's not about being the best father. It's about being the father that you're able to be. On that note, peace.